July 30th. We've got a Shoreport. We purchased it for Marine Dock and Lift, Alden, in I think 2013. It's the same year we got, and it's the first time we ever had a jet ski. We've got a Sea-Doo GTI SE 155. It's a 3-seater, and this is kind of what we got. It's my wife. She's about 5'3", probably 130 pounds, trying to pull this thing off. This is what we've got right now for it hooked up. I'm in about waist deep water right now. I'm 6'3", 280, and I can get it off roughly, but it always catches. And right now, currently, we have it set. Okay, you can jump on. We've got it set with the front roller flipped up to its highest, so the bearings on the top. So we've got that set right now. And then we purchased a second set of rollers. And so in the middle section where the rollers are at, we've got 2 rollers. Both of them, I have to remember whether if they're facing up or down, but they have a plate in them. I've got a friend who's got a machine shop, and he made some 1/4-inch plates, some shim plates, so that we could take a variety of them and see how we could do this. And we've spent about 4 hours adjusting different ways. And the problem I have is basically, if you look back over here, there's the fins on the far back of the watercraft. It's not catching on any of the fins. And if you see kind of where I'm at, I'll get right up in here. I'm actually not touching on the front. I'm riding on the roller. And I don't have any problems all the way back. But what I get to is I end up getting about right into here. It's hard to see where I'm at, but basically about right into here, and then I start to catch. So I've got a problem in there where I'm catching on the hull itself. So the hull is the issue. So right now she tries to pull off. So go ahead and try to yank it off. Okay, wait 1 second. Let me get back so I can show you. All right, and she's gonna try to get that off. Yep. And can't even get it to move now, which is, and it's leaning forward. Okay, keep trying. That's the thing, I can actually get it to slide. You can't even get it to move now. There, we're getting it to roll. You ready?
Yep.
All right, so we get it past that point, and it takes me to get it to go, and then she can roll it off. And so as you can see now where my rollers are at, the front one's all the way forward, and then the other 2 are flipped up for what they are. And actually the back one here has got 2 of my shims in it, and they free roll, and they've been oil or greased. I greased them. That one even is better. This is the brand new one that we just bought here this weekend. So they free roll without any issue, as you can see. And like I say, I've tried every conjuration I know to get the dang thing to roll on and off. And you can actually see, maybe in the pictures, you can see some of the rub spots that we get. And again, that is from the hull itself. So it's not actually any extra fins or anything. You can actually see some wear spots on the hull. Okay, go ahead and pull it on, and pull it on slow, because it'll roll up pretty easy. And you can see how it's sitting when it's without anything on it. You can go a little faster than that. Well, and you can see how it's sitting in the water. That wasn't bad. All right, so she's on, and now I'm gonna push her off. And so if I get on there and do it, but if she tries to do it herself, no way. And again, we've tried to do it where understanding that if it's leaning forward, so I've actually taken this front roller and raised it way up. Can you do it if you stand in the back now and try to just pull? And without, I don't want you to get wild like you'd never get on. I want you to see if you could just get it to move a little bit. You shouldn't have to fight it. Okay, so now if you were to, I mean, you've got it now to where it's normal. This is where it would catch. So my question is can you get it off without it? Try to get it off. Not that way. I want you to try to get it off. Anyway, I'm not here. Get the thing off of there. Any way you can.
I will fall in if I try to get it off. It's not going to be a catch.
Okay.
If you want me to get it off.
Get it off. All right. Get back on it. This is the struggle that we have right now. This is the problem that we're running into. I'm fighting my wife right now because I can't get this god dang jet ski off of here. After 4 hours of screwing with the damn rollers. So like I say, I've taken that back one, it's up there now. I've lowered it down where it has no shims in it. And if I don't have any shims in it at all, then it's totally where I rub. Initially, when it was installed, we didn't have the jet ski yet, and when Alden installed it, everything was facing, all the bearings were facing down, and they were in the middle position. So now again, we've moved the one here to the front and flipped it up, which raises it up. We've actually had that where we flipped it back down before, thinking that maybe if the nose is down a little bit, it won't rub as it comes out. It still rubs, and it's a real bitch to try to pull out because you're trying to lift a 1,000-pound unit out. So go ahead and bring it back on. Let's try it one more time. So, and it, like I say, it's just catching in that back, basically that back roller. So its back roller here is where it's about where I start to rub, and you can kind of see the rub spots for what we've got. So and you guys had said there were some floats and stuff like that to raise it up. I don't necessarily know that my float is the issue. See, I've looked at some YouTube videos of people pulling these on and off, and God, they don't have anything like we got. All right, I'm going to push you back off again. And now if I'm sure it is. So, and if I try to get her back off, so if you try to pull back off again, and we can get a earlier movement just like she was able to get it, and then we get to that spot right here where we're at right now, and we're catching, and then it's a matter of pushing back just past it. And so I've actually taken it and shimmed up. I've put a single these 1/4-inch shims in every one of these now and raised it up. And then I still have a problem because then it gets too tippy, and then she tips to the side, and then it rubs, and then you can't move it because you're trying to do a 1,200-pound rig from the side. So that's what we've got going on. Again, I'll show you the side and the back with nothing on it, and then we'll stop so we don't have a 50-minute video with this thing. If you need to get me if I need new rollers or more shims or whatever, but something so that I can get that unit on there because she's rubbing on the bottom.